All right, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our experience with toddlers going to Moab and to Arches National Park. Now, as of 2022, I'm not sure exactly when they implemented this, you need to have a reservation time. You go to recreation.gov to get into Arches National Park. So make sure that you do this. The spots do fill up. And even though we had a reservation, we probably waited for 45 minutes in the line to get into Arches National Park. We did go on a busy weekend. It was Easter weekend where they have their big Jeep rally every year. We didn't realize that ahead of time. Probably would have picked a different weekend if we did, just because everything was very busy. But it was kind of fun to see all the tricked out Jeeps driving around as well. As far as the town itself, Moab is a fairly small town, but there are some cool things there. Lots of really, really yummy restaurants. Our favorites were Arches Thai. The chicken pad thai there was absolutely phenomenal. Probably the best I've ever had. And this pizza place was so good. We unfortunately had to just get pizza flavors that our kids would be okay with. I think we got a cheese and a pepperoni, but we are definitely going to explore some of their other flavors when we go back because it was delicious. We also stopped and got an ice cream at Moab Diner, which was a fun little place. Again, very busy, but part of that was because of the weekend we were there. But real good ice cream. We didn't actually eat there, but it was a fun atmosphere and we had a good time. So let me tell you a little bit about the park itself. Once we got into the park, there's a really pretty drive, kind of some switchbacks up to get onto a higher plane from the entrance. The landscape is out of this world. Literally feels like you're on a different planet. Just these huge red cliffs jutting out of nothing. It's really, really breathtaking. The pictures I took just don't do it justice. You drive through for quite a bit there, just some really pretty phenomenal landscape, and then start to get to the arches. Now, we did not go to the very end of the road. Our kids were getting a little bit fussy, but we did do the double arch, which is one of the first ones that you come to. And we did the lower path to the delicate arch. Now, the longer hike where you're actually at the bottom of the arch and can take pictures is about a 3-mile hike. The other one, though, you can see it from below on a really, really short hike or on a little bit longer, but still pretty short hike. We did both of those. The first one was so short that we decided we wanted to go a little bit further. Our kids had an awesome time. These arches were ones that were pretty easy to get to. They weren't super long hikes for little kids. And the double arch especially had some fun sand that our 8-month-old was having a lot of fun in, and some shade, which was much appreciated. Going around Easter time, the weather was phenomenal. It was really, really nice, and we just had an amazing time. We definitely will be going back. It is a little bit isolated. Moab is a little bit in the middle of nowhere, but the town itself just has these beautiful red cliffs surrounding it. Everywhere you go is picture perfect. Just a really, really neat little town. Lots of fun restaurants, lots of things to do, river rafting and ATV rides, and just all sorts of fun, family-friendly type of stuff to do. Now, one other hike that we went on that I really recommend is this Grand Staff Trail hike. If you turn right just before you cross the river, if you're going from Moab to the entrance to Arches, then you will go up this canyon that's just breathtaking. The river is right there, which is beautiful. And then you pull into this little parking lot. You don't have to pay to hike there or to get in. And for me, it was as pretty as anywhere that we hiked inside of the national park. This is a video I took with my drone, which was another neat thing, is that you can't fly a drone in the park, but just out of the park you can. And so it was fun to get a chance to do that, and just a really, really gorgeous canyon that was a lot of fun and not too much foot traffic, not too crowded, especially compared to Arches. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you have a great trip to Arches. Enjoy the beautiful, amazing scenery that God's created in this awesome part of the world. If you have any questions, please leave them below. I'll do my best to answer them and to share our experience. I hope you'll subscribe for more helpful content, and thanks for watching.